What goes down, everybody? Walker Dad here, back again with another video for you guys. This video is talking about top 5 characters I would like to see appear in Tales of the Walking Dead coming this year. I mean, again, these are just like, I guess you can say, like predictions, but anyway, let's get into this video now, shall we? At number 5 on this list, we have the Governor. The Governor, at this point, makes the most sense to appear on Tales of the Walking Dead because they're not going to do, like, if AMC is not going to do a Rise of the Governor prequel spinoff, then it's only fair to get something with the Governor in Tales of the Walking Dead coming this year. I mean, there's some story they can adapt from the Rise of the Governor book. They can do like their own 3 or 4 episode style like thing with the Rise of the Governor in Tales. Even if it is just 4 episodes, I believe they can pull it off if they want to. But in my honest opinion, I feel like they should, because if you're going to be bringing back dead characters, like this is what the show's about, introducing new faces and old faces from the Walking Dead TV show universe's past, like one we saw before in the Walking Dead TV show universe, then it's only fair to bring back a character like the Governor into the fold in a show like this. So that's why for number 5, the Governor makes this list. At number 4 spot, this is like for number 4, it is like, you know, a mix between 2 characters, and those 2 characters are Dwight and Sherry. To those who don't know, in The Walking Dead, Here's Negan comic book, we saw something with Dwight and Sherry. Who knows, maybe they can bring back Austin Emilio and Christine Evangelista for an episode of Tales, like showing how the apocalypse happened from their eyes, since that's something we never got in the show. Plus, we could see that maybe iconic scene where Dwight gets his face burned off by Negan, and how Sherry agrees to become one of Negan's wives, because obviously in the show we never got something like that, nor do we ever get like a flashback of that. So if Tales really wanted to, that's a small story the show could tell for an episode, which in my opinion, if they really want to do it, I say go for it, because if you want to do stuff we never got in the show and introducing in Tales, I believe this is one of them. Definitely, for sure. At number 3 spot, Rosita Espinosa. I believe there's something they could do there with Rosita, considering that Rosita knew how to, like, you know, disarm bombs. And it was indeed mentioned that she was on the road with some people before she met Eugene and Abraham. So that's something they could indeed adapt into the show. And God, I'm hoping they do, because if we don't get something like prequel like with Rosita in the show, I'm gonna be upset, because I'm like, bro, you have the opportunity to bring back Christian Serratos as Rosita for like an episode of Tales, and you're not even gonna do it. And I'm like, bro, like, what? That's why I'm hoping we get something with Rosita and Tales, because same way Abraham, there's stuff they never showed in the show, so that's why Rosita makes this list. And I'm telling you right now, if they don't do anything with you know, Rosita, if they don't do a backstory for Rosita and Tales, I'm honestly gonna get pissed off. I'm like, bruh, like, what? But yeah, point being, I really hope they do something with Rosita. That's why Rosita makes this list. At the number 2 spot, we have Morales. To those, I mean, I know some of you guys in the comments are going to be like, why is Morales on this list? Because here's the issue with Scott Gimple. Scott Gimple, when he brought back Morales in the show, it was just for 2 episodes, and it was really ridiculous. But point being is, in the show, we never got a flashback as to what really happened with Morales' family. That's why for Tales, if they really want to do something for like an episode with Morales, they can. And maybe somehow, some way, it could give his short return a little closure. But then again, I don't know. It's likely / possible, but who knows at this point. But with Morales, it would be something nice to see. Even if you can't show the kids, just have like this small scene where the camera's focusing on the wife, and then you see Morales, and then and then the next shot you have all these zombies closing on the family, and then that's where you have Morales screaming no. That's something the show could do, but the fact that I don't know, the fact that the show never did that with Morales, I'm like, bro, that's so stupid. That's why for that reason, that's why he's number 2. That's why he's number 2 on this list. And at the number 1 spot, we have the one and only Abraham Ford. That's right, Abraham. After he met Eugene, we never really got, like, you know, I'm like, okay, we have towards the end of his backstory in The Walking Dead season 5. Yes, he met Eugene. Yeah, he met Eugene, but we never saw what happened after that. We know Althea had like a tape that said Abe/Doctor, and that was never really established since Ian and Andy are idiots. Let's be honest. But point being is, they can really do something with Abraham, like in Tales, like maybe him and Eugene are on the road. They come across this random group. That's something they could explore, even if it is just for an episode. But anything with Michael Cutlass would be great, because I miss Abraham on the show so much. And I believe if they brought him back, I believe it would be pretty, like, you know, cool. They brought him back. Because, in my opinion, when Gimple killed off Abraham in the show, don't get me wrong, he had a good death, but then again, I'm like, why, when you could have kept him around? If you know what I mean. But yeah, because of that reason alone, Abraham Ford makes this list. Those are my 5. Those are my top 5 characters I believe should return for Tales of the Walking Dead, since they're going into like a sort of like a prequel-like territory. So those are the 5/6 characters I believe should return in Tales. And real quick before I end the video, I have indeed heard this news that Chad Coleman, the actor that played Tyrese on our show, is confirmed to be on Tales. So I mean, we'll see what all that's about. I mean, don't get me wrong, TV show Tyrese was okay. He could have been interesting if Scott Gimple gave him a little actual character development, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, point being is, I'm like, okay, if you're gonna be doing something with Tyrese, please do it. Have it mean something. Don't just have it be stupid. I know. People are saying like, "Oh my God, Tyrese is coming back. He's coming back in Tales." I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't know. If you have confirmed that Michael Cutlass is going to come back as Abraham instead of TV show Tyrese, then maybe some people would be excited. But with people like me, I gotta see how it goes. I can't just be like, no, this is stupid. I gotta see how it goes. With Fear, that's another story. But with Tales, I gotta see how it goes. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, peace out.